Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate 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 Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Jaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tado Jayamudhiraye
Jayamudhiraye
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Sloke
Bhagavate Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtigim.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtikim.
So we are reading from Srimad Caitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 4, verse number 15 and 16. I'll recite this verse. You can have this one, Adi Leela, Caitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, chapter 4, verse number 15 and 16. Adi Leela, chapter 4. Prema rasa niryasa karide aswadana. You have this one. Raga marga bhakti loge karide pracharana. Tasiga shegara Krishna parama karuna. Ei dui hedu hoide ichara udgama. So we'll have time, because of the time constraint, we'll go for the word by word meaning, translation and purport. Translation purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. Please repeat after me. The Lord's desire to appear was born from two reasons. The Lord wanted to taste the sweet essence of the mellows of the love of Godhead. And He wanted to propagate devotional service in the world, on the platform of spontaneous attraction. Thus He is known as supremely jubilant and the most merciful of all. During the period of Lord Krishna's appearance, the killing of asuras or non-believers such as Kamsa and Jarasandha was done by Vishnu. Remember this, hear this very attentively. Who was within the person of Sri Krishna. Such apparent killing by Lord Sri Krishna took place as a matter of course and was incidental activity for him. But the real purpose of Lord Krishna's appearance was to stage a dramatic performance of his transcendental pastimes at Vrajabhumi, thus exhibiting the highest limit of transcendental mellow in the exchange of reciprocal love between the living entity and the Supreme Lord. The devotees, this is the highest purpose, highest reason, the Supreme Lord's appearance. In order to exhibit and execute loving exchange between the devotees and Krishna. These reciprocal exchanges of mellows are called Raga Bhakti, spontaneous love. That's why we should follow the footsteps of Gopis in Vrindavan. They have spontaneous love, attachment for Krishna. So we are all doing sadhana bhakti. We are not doing the Raga Bhakti. We are all doing sadhana bhakti. Our spiritual master says, or some devotee says to us that, "Oh Prabhuji, please chant this holy name." And we took vows on Tuesday, right? Many of you. And then tell that, okay, chant this holy name. So we follow. Okay, Prabhuji told me that, so I should follow. At least I should respect him. So I would chant. So we start to chant the holy name. Okay, Prabhuji, come for the service. Or do this one, or do this one. We would, this way. Some way or other we get this opportunity by the mercy of devotees. So we engage in the bhakti called sadhana. Sadhana means practicing. We are practicing. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is not just to stop or just to, bring that person just to this sadhana bhakti, but rather to bring that person very closer to Krishna. That's why by the mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only that we could worship the Sri Radha and Krishna. Otherwise it's not possible, because by worshipping of Krishna we are developing this very spontaneous love for Krishna. Always remember that. So the reason for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is there are two reasons, external reason and internal reason. So it is revealing here, Lord's or devotional service to the Lord in transcendental rapture. Lord Sri Krishna wants to make known to all the conditioned souls that he is more attracted by Raga Bhakti than Vaidhi Bhakti. Do you understand what is the difference between Sadhana Bhakti and Raga Bhakti?
Love.
Raga Bhakti is spontaneous love, loving attraction, loving attachment for Krishna. Sadhana Bhakti we don't reach to that stage of the loving attachment for Krishna. Whimsically we are doing it. Or some sake of, okay, we took initiation. I have to chant 16 rounds. As soon as we chant 16 rounds, oh my God, I'm done. So this is our nature. This is our attitude. Isn't it? Somehow or other we are finishing 16 rounds. How many of you experienced that? It was everybody, right? See, all the hands are up. Somehow or other we are finishing the 16 rounds.
Prabhuji, does sadhana bhakti leads to raga bhakti?
Yes, that's the purpose. That's the purpose. Sadhana bhakti, the purpose of sadhana bhakti is to take that person to that spontaneous love, to attachment for Krishna. But sadhana bhakti has such a potency again. So sadhana bhakti is to develop love for the Supreme Lord. And that's why sadhana bhakti is also Vaidhi sadhana bhakti. Sadhana bhakti, and then on sadhana bhakti, then further says Vaidhi sadhana bhakti, that Vaidhi sadhana bhakti is under the rules, on the rules and vidhi, all the rules and regulations one should follow. If we strictly follow, if we do it, strictly follow, then we can reach to the next levels called Raga Anuga Bhakti. So, he is more attracted by Raga Bhakti than Vaidhi Bhakti or devotional service under the scheduled regulations. It is said in the Vedas, Taittiriya Upanishad, Reso Vai Saha. The absolute truth is the reservoir of all kinds of reciprocal exchanges of loving sentiment. That's Krishna. That is Krishna. So one reaches to that stage. So many times we say that when you worship the Lord Vishnu, it's mostly on the awe and reverence. Because the Lord Vishnu's nature is like that. Even in Vaikunta, everything is awe and reverence. You cannot just simply go and hug Vishnu. But you can go and hug Krishna. Because of, you have developed the love for Krishna. That's the difference. So Krishna is attracted by the Raga Bhakti. Raga Bhakti. So Sadhana Bhakti is that the beginning stage that is develops, takes us to that spontaneous love. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to reveal this aspect and take everybody to that spontaneous love for Krishna. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed this Prema Pumartho Mahan, that's the highest of all. To develop the love for Krishna. To develop the love for Krishna. Thus he appeared in his own internal energy. He was not forced to appear by any extraneous force. The devotees, this is a very powerful statement. The verses Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami revealing. Mainly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to bring everybody to that spontaneous love. And also Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also wanted to taste. See, Krishna, everybody worshipping Krishna. And especially the case of Radharani. Radharani was worshipping Krishna in such an extent. And when Radharani worshipped Krishna, Radharani is relishing million times better than what Krishna relishing in the worship of Krishna. So Krishna wanted to understand, there are three internal reasons. Krishna wanted to understand what is the position of Srimati Radharani in devotion. Then Krishna wanted to taste what Radharani tastes in devotion to Krishna. Everybody worshipping Krishna. So what is this taste? Yes, Krishna is complete. But when it's come to that, the Radharani's love, this is million times better than that any other, devotion. So Krishna wanted to also taste that. And also propagate this loving devotional service to everybody. So internal and external reasons. So we can see that in the Chaitanya Leela, Chaitanya Bhagavad and Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's appearance is so glorious. And even at the very young age, there was a Digvijaya Pandit known as Keshava Kashmiri. Digvijaya Pandit was, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was only for like 13-14 years that time. This Keshava Kashmiri is a Digvijaya Pandit. Nobody even, ready to come in front of him. And anybody sees that Keshava Kashmiri is coming, then everybody run away. Nobody wanted to confront with Keshava Kashmiri. As a Digvijaya Pandit. So came to Varanasi. Is it Varanasi? No. Came to the Navdeep. And everybody went away. Keshava Kashmiri, who is ready to go in front of Keshava Kashmiri? This is a scholar, he is a Pandit. He will defeat you in all arguments. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came and Digvijaya Pandit, nobody is here. Nobody has guts to come in front of me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came in front of Digvijaya Pandit and humbly requested, humbly said, "You, little boy, you are the one?" Said, I'll try my level best. But you are the master, you are supreme, you are everything, but I'm just trying here. Okay, whoever it is, I need an opponent. So then Keshava Kashmiri started to glorify Mother Ganges in so many ways. There are almost like 18 varieties of various ways. He was instantly compiling the poems to glorify Mother Ganges and showed to him. And immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu find a fault in that. I forgot that the verse that which used. Bhavani Bhartru. There is a word used. Bhavani Bhartru. Bhavani means the wife of Lord Shiva. Right? Then it cannot, in a grammatical way, it cannot use Bhartru again. Because of Bhavani means the wife of Lord Shiva. Bhagavan, that's Lord Shiva. Then grammatically it's not correct. And he's stunned. Keshava Kashmiri is stunned by this one. And Keshava Kashmiri become little disappointed. Keshava Kashmiri's worshipable deity was Mother Saraswati. Every moment, every time, Keshava Kashmiri worship Mother Saraswati. And that night, Keshava Kashmiri worshipped Mother Saraswati, and Mother Saraswati came in the dream of Keshava Kashmiri. By the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compiled a poem in 64 verses of glorifying Mother Ganges. 64 ways of. Then seeing this one, Keshav Kashmiri became so much disappointed, and how could you do this? And telling to Mother Saraswati, how could you do this to me? And Mother Saraswati came in the dream on that night and told to Keshav Kashmiri, this is not an ordinary person, this is my Supreme Lord. How can I do injustice to my Lord? And Keshav Kashmiri was telling to Mother Saraswati, how could you do this to me? You could have, come to my tongue and you could have told me everything up to, how could you do this to me? So Mother Saraswati was saying that, this is my worshipable Supreme Lord, none other than. So then Keshav Kashmiri realized on the next day morning, hey devotees, this is all revealed in Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavad. And then after that, then immediately, then Keshav Kashmiri then came before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and understood that this is not an ordinary person. Then he was not speaking anything. He understood this is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is the Supreme Lord himself. And similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when become 24 years, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took sannyas. Then came to Jagannath Puri temple, the first time coming to the Jagannath Puri temple to see the Lord Jagannath by the request of Mother Saji. And what happened? Immediately saw the Lord, Sri Jagannath Ji, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unconscious and fall down in the temple itself. So everybody is astonished, and then they put some little cotton in the front of the nose. Whether the breath is there, his air is passing, air is flowing or not, air is moving. So his life is there. So they saw the symptom, ecstatic symptom of devotion in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, seeing the Lord. So this is what is exactly Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to relish. The devotion that Srimati Radharani has. We know that when Radharani realized that when Krishna is not there, Radharani would faint. We know that Madhumangala make this kind of trick always. The bumblebee also known as, Brahmara, the bumblebee also known as Madhu. Another name of bumblebee is also known as Madhu. Because of its honey, Madhu is also honey, the bumblebee. So sometimes Madhumangal, and just to make trick, when Krishna is standing right there, then this Madhumangal says that, okay, Madhu is not there. Madhu went away. Actually, Madhumangal was meant by that, the bumblebee is went away. So, but immediately hearing, doesn't think anything else, immediately hearing this Madhu went away, the Radharani become unconscious right there. So this is the same way that Brother Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to taste that. Krishna wanted to taste that. So seeing Lord Jagannath, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became unconscious right there. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was there. And seeing this very exalted symptom of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, understood that this is not an ordinary person. Then Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya came. That's the time Gopinath Acharya, the son-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, was present there. So Gopinath Acharya already came to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The ecstatic symptom, the devotion that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has. And Gopinath Acharya understood that this is not an ordinary person, this is a very exalted personality. Then Gopinath Acharya revealed to Chaitanya, the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, that this is Krishna. This is Krishna himself. Then what happened? Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was not ready to accept. How can a person come and telling me or come and tell you that okay, this is Krishna. You won't take it. You won't simply take it. So here Gopinath Acharya was mentioning to Sarvabhaumacharya, this is Krishna himself. And Sarvabhaumacharya was arguing. He's not ready to accept it. So that this is an exalted sannyasi, and Sarvabhaumacharya thought that okay, this is from our sampradaya. That time Bharati sampradaya, like Bharati is a sort Shankara Acharya sampradayas, was there Bharati and various other different sampradayas in the sannyasa. Bharati is one of it. Anandis, right? Paramananda, all those things, all those kinds of various, the sect of the Shankara Sampradaya. Sarvabhaumacharya thought that this is from Bharati Sampradaya, so it is one of our god, one of our person, one of our sannyasi. So seeing the beauty of this young sannyasi, Sarvabhaumacharya becomes so much attached, and then came to know that this personality is the grandson of Nilambara Chakravarti. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was the son of Jagannath Mishra and Sachimada, and Jagannath Mishra's father was Nilambara Chakravarti. And then somewhere they are related, Sarvabhaumacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then Sarvabhaumacharya then brought, after some time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became conscious, and Sarvabhaumacharya brought Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Gambhira, in the same, the house of where Sarvabhaumacharya lives there. Then this way we can see that then Sarvabhaumacharya then thought that okay, this sannyasi does not know much. He doesn't speak much. Seems like he does not know much. So I should teach him. I should teach this Vedanta philosophy to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So then Sarvabhaumacharya proposed this to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Seems like you need to know a lot of things. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed, okay, now as an elderly person telling to me that okay, I will teach you Vedanta. I will teach you Vedanta. So if somebody come and tell us, okay, teach, I will teach you this verse, this one. We said humbly, we can say, okay, fine, that's all right. So then Sarvabhaumacharya started to speak about this Vedanta philosophy and telling everything and reading from the Vedantas, and Sarvabhaumacharya in making some interpretation on that. Then what was happening? Sarvabhaumacharya was keep speaking and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was just listening. It was passed like that, 7 days passed like that. Then Sarvabhaumacharya was thinking, this personality is just sitting there and just listening and not speaking anything. Then Sarvabhaumacharya thought that I should ask them that, are you understanding anything that what I say? So Sarvabhaumacharya asked Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, are you getting that what I am saying? You are understanding? Are you understanding? So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, yes, I can understand what Veda is saying. It's simple, but I don't understand your interpretation of it. I cannot understand your interpretation of it because of your mixing everything. Then hearing this, Sarvabhaumacharya becomes so astonished. Then, okay, then you tell me, what did you understand? You tell me that what did you understand? So this was the response of Sarvabhaumacharya. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to speak about this Vedanta, these verses. And by the time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu could by heart all these Vedic verses, started to speak, and that's where the Atmaram section coming. Atmaram, the verses of Atmaram. The Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is Atmaram. So Sarvabhaumacharya then was speaking about some 9 different ways of these Atmarama verses. And explain about these Atmarama verses about Atmaram means he is completely self-satisfied. Atmaram is self-rejoiced, completely satisfied. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then revealed almost 18 verses of just explaining about the Atmaram, the glories of Atmaram, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And Sarvabhaumacharya became so astonished and stunned. Where did this come from? Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started to realize little bit now, this is not an ordinary personality. This is not an ordinary personality. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then started to speak more about this, about the Supreme Lord. So he remembered this one. Sarva Bhattacharya was one of the greatest impersonalists, that Lord doesn't have any form, any quality, anything. That was the teaching of Sarva Bhattacharya. Then after hearing from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sarva Bhattacharya could completely understand who is Krishna. And Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Now Sarva Bhattacharya was completely transformed. You know what Sarva Bhattacharya did after that? Sarva Bhattacharya compiled a beautiful verse. You know what is that verse? Anybody knows? Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayade Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradrishe Namaha. This is Sarva Bhattacharya compiled. Namo Mahavadanyaya, you are the most munificent, the merciful. Krishna Prema Pradayade, one who can give this Krishna Prema, and Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya. You are the Krishna himself. You are full of potency, Krishna Chaitanya. Namne Gauradrishe Namaha. This was the prayer of Sarva Bhattacharya compiled. So hearing this and seeing this, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now realized that this is the time to show my original form to Sarva Bhattacharya. What did Sarva Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed to Sarva Bhattacharya? What did? The Shadbhuja form. The 6 hand forms to Sarva Bhattacharya. 6 hand forms. These 6 hands, 2 hands of the Lord Ram, that is bows and arrows. And the 2 hands were Krishna holding the flute. And the 2 hands, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu holding this kamandalu and a staff, this danda. This is the form shown to Sarva Bhattacharya. Sarva Bhattacharya completely surrendered to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Completely surrendered. So where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was worshipping in this way, that impersonalist and just reading and everything, but now seeing this wonderful Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's glories and realizing who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Sarva Bhattacharya was so much developed, so much love for Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sarva Bhattacharya, he didn't even want to leave Chaitanya Mahaprabhu even for a minute separate. Even for a minute. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is decided to go for a South Indian yatra, Sarva Bhattacharya was lamenting. Sarva Bhattacharya says that, how can you go? Because of the lamentation and that feeling of separation, Sarva Bhattacharya was following Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for quite 6 miles almost. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you don't need to follow me. Please go back. You are an elderly person. You cannot go for this yatra. Please go ahead. Go back. So hesitatingly, Sarva Bhattacharya just came back and waiting for the arrival of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then there is a time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing through the South India Yatra and came to this a grama where there is a devotee called Vasudeva Datta. Have you heard this one? Vasudeva Datta? Vasudeva Datta, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu just went a little ahead passing through the Maharashtra, and heard that this Vasudeva Datta is here and understood that. Vasudeva Datta, who was that Vasudeva Datta? Who was a leper. He contracted with leprosy. And such a humility and such a humble devotee. And he has full body is completely with sore, and then the blood is oozing from that each wound, and there are worms in it. The worms in it, each wound, what was happening? Then these worms go down and fall down from the wound, and Vasudeva will pick that worms and put it back. This was the devotee, and sees that this worm should not suffer from his original place, that this is surviving here in my wound. Vasudeva would pick that worm and put it back into the wound and say that you stay, live here nicely. This is the quality of a devotee. Doesn't matter, doesn't give pain to any other living entity. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu realized that my dear devotee Vasudeva Datta is right here. Then what did Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back to meet Vasudeva Datta. So immediately Chaitanya Mahaprabhu met with Vasudeva Datta. Vasudeva Datta told me, please don't come near to me. Look at my condition. Don't come near to me. Oh Lord, it will also contagious and you will also, get this one. And please don't come to me, near to me. What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went and embraced Vasudeva Datta. And immediately when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu embraced Vasudeva Datta, all this leprosy, everything, all the wound is completely disappeared. And Vasudeva Datta became a very handsome person. Anybody knows what Vasudeva Datta mentioned to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Vasudeva Datta told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Lord, why did you make me like a person like this? I would become pride, I would become, egoistic. I have this. Please put me back my leprosy, thus I will be very happy with that. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you are already surpassed all those. You will never contain or never contaminate with these egos or these anarthas. You are an ardent devotee. So please be happy with it. And then because of the mercy of this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then Vasudeva Datta received and accepted this. The devotees, we know that this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was passing and then came back to after South India Yatra and came back to Srivasangan one day. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to Srivasangan, and as soon as they saw the devotees, saw Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, they became so ecstatic and they started to do the wonderful kirtan, and they are hearing this and seeing this. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also started to dance like anything. Just that hearing that the holy name. Then now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was very much in ecstasy and sometimes sit on a throne, sometimes not sit, sometimes stand up like this. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now realized and revealed that and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu decided that these are all my wonderful, wonderful devotee like Srivasa, Gangadas Pandit and Mukunda. Like all the wonderful Srivas, Gadadhar Pandit, all this great close associate Nityananda Prabhu. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then started to reveal his original form. Original form to all the devotees assembled there in Srivasangan. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed again his 6-hand form, the Shadbhuja form. This is called Mahaprakash Leela of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Mahaprakash Leela. 21 hours continuously Chaitanya Mahaprabhu revealed his original form, his 6-hand form. Then what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did after that? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu now started to realize this. All my devotees, they are all my very dear devotee. There was one devotee called Sridhar. His name was Kolavacha Sridhar. Very great devotee. And this devotee, Kolavacha Sridhar, he was just selling banana, leaf. Selling banana trunk and banana leaf. And the flower of banana, this was his main business. And we know that even if you sell a banana leaf or something, how much money you get, you can acquire. Just minimum, very menial. But then again also this Kolavacha Sridhar was spending his half of 50% of his whatever he is earning for the spending for the worship of Mother Ganges and worship of the Supreme Lord. He would sell this one and worship the Mother Ganges and come in the night, and all night he was crying and worshipping the Lord. All night. People thought that he was not getting enough money, he is very hungry, he is crying. He does not have enough food. That's why he is crying in the night, and they were complaining. He could go and do some other job. Why he is hungry and doing like this? But actually, Kolavacha Sridhar was calling out the Lord, and because of hungry, because of his love for the Krishna, And he was crying for the Lord. Lord understood this one. Who is Kalocha Sridhar? What Chaitanya Mahaprabhu do? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu go and meet this Kalocha Sridhar and bargain with this one, and there is a wonderful pastime like, Kalocha Sridhar, why are you selling this one? You are taking so much money. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually likes Kalocha Sridhar because of his devotion. So on this Mahaprakash Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu requested, bring Sridhar here. Bring Sridhar here. So the devotees, when they are in that night, they could hear from the far that the Sridhar was worshipping the Lord and crying for the Lord. So as soon as Kalocha Sridhar saw that the devotees are coming, and Sridhar became so jubilant, so ecstatic, seeing a devotee. This is the devotion, dear devotees. Then they mentioned that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu wanted to meet you. Then Kalocha Sridhar became so happy to then immediately left from there and came to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then saw Sridhar, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mentioned to Sridhar that, and Sridhar now seeing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, this 600 beautiful form, and 2 hands with the flute, 2 hands with the bows and arrow and the kamandalu, and sitting there on the throne. And so Sridhar saw that original form of the Lord and became so ecstatic and fall down unconscious in front of the Lord. And came back his original consciousness, and now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling and mentioning to Kalocha Sridhar that, oh Sridhar, do you ask me that whatever you want? Whatever you want, you can request from the Lord, request from me. Because of that's the way it is. When the Lord comes, Lord would like to give you something out of His mercy. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Sridhar that I will make you the king of this entire universe. But Kalocha Sridhar was not interested in any of this one. What Kalocha Sridhar said, oh Lord, I don't need any of this one. And immediately Kalocha Sridhar was not even so literate. And everybody treated him as an illiterate. He does not know anything. But as soon as seeing this beautiful and the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Kalocha Sridhar started to glorify the Lord like how a Veda is compiled. Like a Vedic verses, Sanskrit verses, started to glorify the Supreme. Then Sridhar was requesting to the Lord, oh Lord, I don't need any of these things. All I need is just life after life after life. Please give me the devotion of yours. Please shower me that devotion for you. So then there was another devotee was standing there nearby. This called Gangadas Pandit. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pointed Gangadas. Oh Gangadas, do you remember? Some time ago, you were wandering in the night because of the fear of the king. The king was upset with you, and king wanted to punish you, and they were searching you for, and you and your family, and you immediately tried to lob from that place, that kingdom. And on the night itself, you wanted to cross over the Ganges, and you came to the Ganges in the night, and you were searching for a boatman. Nobody was seen around, and you were so upset, and you were so worried about. And somehow you passed the night, and early morning, you see that there was a boatman came to rescue you. And when you see that boatman coming to you, and you become so happy, and you are relieved from all this danger, and you immediately, and this boatman came, told you that, come, and I will take you to the other side. Do you remember that? Gangadas Pandit said, yes, Lord, I remember that. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you know that who was that boatman? I came to rescue you as a boatman on that time. I came to rescue you. This was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Do you remember that? And Gangadas Pandit remembered, and hearing this one, Gangadas Pandit became so ecstatic and fell at the feet of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Oh Lord, you personally came to rescue me. So this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was revealing everything to each one of them. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu pointed at Haridas Thakur. Oh Haridas, do you remember that? When all these Hussain Shahs, the soldiers, they were beating you on the marketplace for 22 marketplaces. And from the morning till evening that they were beating you. Even remember that if somebody else was there, that even 1 hour, after 1 hour, this person will fall down and die. But from the morning till evening, these servants of the Hussain Shah were beating Haridas Thakur with a big stick. And they were so upset with Haridas Thakur that why this person is not dying. And on the back of Haridas Thakur is beating like anything. But Haridas Thakur was nothing but just chanting the holy name, holding that holy name in the heart. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told to Haridas Thakur, "Oh Haridas Thakur, you come here and see me." Chaitanya Mahaprabhu showed his back to Haridas Thakur. Look at that, all that, the impression of that, the beating is still in my back. I was accepting that, all those beatings from all those soldiers. I was protecting you. I was protecting you. You are my dear devotee. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this, even anybody take up your name, Haridas Thakur, take up this, remembering your name, that they will get purification. They will develop Krishna Prema, just taking the Haridas Thakur name itself. That's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so much love for Haridas Thakur. When Haridas Thakur was about to leave the body, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was personally present before Haridas Thakur and caught hold of the lotus feet of Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was just staring at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and left the body. So this is the devotees. It's so wonderful to understand all these wonderful pastimes of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is known as the most ocean of mercy. Ocean of mercy. Whomever actually decided in this age of Kali, in this Kali Yuga, that anybody is even little bit that wanted to worship, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would give 100% to that person. Okay, you come to this Krishna, you come. Anybody by the mercy of devotee take up this holy name, just chant it once. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was saying, is that even once a person chanted this holy name once, I will go to that person's home and worship that person. Not even that, I would go to that village and worship because of that person is living there in that village. This is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's ocean of mercy, dear devotees. That's why I mentioned in the beginning that just because of the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we are able to worship Sri Radha and Krishna. Otherwise it's not possible. So we are so fortunate. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu doesn't come every yuga. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes only in one day of Lord Brahma, that is 1000 yuga cycle. In 1000 yuga cycle, one day of Brahma, only once after Krishna comes, after that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu comes in this world. There are so much things to say about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. All wonderful pastimes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in the golden form. We know that if you go to Vrindavan, there is a place called Imlitala. Krishna was sitting down there, and because of the meditation of Srimati Radharani, Krishna he was a dark blackish color. Krishna immediately turned, but just because of the remembrance of Radharani, Krishna became the golden form. Radharani came and see this one and came. Radharani said that I wanted to see this form again. Krishna said, yes, I will come in that form. So that form, Krishna is that now manifesting here in Gaura Leela as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And there is another incident there. And we know that from Radharani came to Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda immediately, put all the haldi on the body of Srimati Radharani as you put your bahu, daughter-in-law. Mother Yashoda put all this haldi on the body of Srimati Radharani. So everybody then all the Sakhis, they started to tease Radharani. And Radharani became a little ashamed. He's seeing all this. Radharani doesn't want to reveal all these things, but Radharani became a little ashamed. Radharani came to a pond where she just immediately then washed off everything. Washed off everything. Then Krishna came. Krishna came to know that. Krishna came that Radharani came to this pond and she washed all this. What did Krishna did? What did Krishna do? What did Krishna do? Krishna just went inside the water, and when Krishna came out, what was the color of Krishna? Completely this golden color. So Krishna was already giving this hint. Krishna was already giving this, this beautiful form that this is Krishna himself, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, in this golden form. So devotees, there are so much we can speak about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And just because of that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that established this mantra and revealed to us. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu compiled these 8 verses, Shishtastakam, 8 verses. What is the first and the foremost verse of it? Chaitanya Shishtastakam? Chedo Darpanamarchanam Bhaumaha Davakni Nirvapanam. Shreya Kairava Chandriga Vidaranam Vidyavadu Jivanam Ananda Ambudi Vardhanam Pradipadam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. That's Sri Krishna, the holy name. The devotees, whoever takes this holy name is the most fortunate person in this world. Even I was hearing this from Janananda Maharaj that even you just say Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, you are the luckiest person in this world. You are the luckiest person in this world. Because you cannot come to this point that you are able to take up the holy name. Because of, what is the reason for that? What is the reason for that? Namna makari nija sarva shaktim tatrarpida niyamida smaranena kalaka yadadrishi tavakrita tavakrupa ma bhagavan mamami durdaiva midrishami khajani ma jnananuragaha. What does that mean? Krishna invested all his potency in his holy name. Namna makari nija sarva shaktim. Krishna invested all his potency in this holy name. All his potency in his holy name. Dear devotees. So all we need to take is actually, as mentioned, that who is the most fortunate person? Whoever takes up this holy name is the most fortunate person in this world. Okay? So thank you so much. And this, I was on the other day, on the Chaitanya, on the Gaura Purnima day, I was realizing this. If Chaitanya, Srila Prabhupada was not there, how we would have come to know about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? We never would have come to know that about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Srila Prabhupada took how much time even to translate this Chaitanya Charitamrita, his 9-volume books. So devotees, take this opportunity. Take this wonderful opportunity to take up this holy name first of all. And serve Srila Prabhupada and follow the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada and take lotus feet of and shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Our life will become successful, perfect. All we need to do is chant the holy name as much as you can. Worship the Lord and follow the footsteps and instructions of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada. So I'll stop here with this note. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. Gaura Premanandi. Everybody raise your hands and say Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Dvaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Shri Gauranitai ki jai. Guru Premanandi. Hari Om. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Jai. Any comments? Any reflections? Any questions? Anything you would like to add?
It was just very nice.
Sorry, sir. Always.
But today it was being mentioned also in a very deep manner.
Mm.
We can make it out.
Yeah.
One thing, Prabhuji, I learned from Premanand Maharaj's lecture,
Yeah.
sadhana bhakti, right? I mean,
Yeah, sadhana.
and the raga, how to develop the love. So I think the word using the my, like Saraswati Mata said that he's my Lord.
Yeah.
So use that word when we are talking to Krishna. Hey, mere Radha Madhav, mere Krishna, mere Govind,
My Lord.
mere
My
Gopal.
Lord. My Gopal.
So that word my we should use there more.
Yes. And I was mentioning also in the morning class, right?
Yeah.
My Lord. My Radha Madhav. My.
So that,
So we should make a personal relationship and connection with Krishna in that way.
that can lead us to raga.
Yes. Yes. So it's very important. Very, very important that the devotees develop this love for Krishna. It's a different realm. It's a completely different realm of spirituality. Yeah. Thank you.
Also, Prabhuji, you explained in morning class one
Yeah.
about the very good analogy about sadhana bhakti
And
Radha
yes,
bhakti,
exactly.
about
Yes.
the
Yes.
learning the car.
Learning the car.
When we start learning
Bicycle is
or
exactly.
by using
Bicycle. When you sadhana bhakti means exactly like how do you learn to ride a bicycle. Then once you learn, first initially what you do, you just take few steps and somebody's help. Somebody's helps, it takes you, okay, you may not know anything about bicycle. You are asking that person, okay, put me and hold me. So you will sit on the seat and another person will help you to holding these two handles. You may be holding two handles and he is not leaving you at all. He is actually holding you and telling you that do this. Okay, now put your leg on the pedal. Put your hand on the brake. And still he is fearful. But this person is helping you to ride. So then what happens? After some time, then he just started to lose his hands on the grip on the cycle. Then now he gets little confidence. Okay, now for a few minutes, there is no help for a few minutes. And now he's getting confidence and develop that. So then what happens? This trainer will what to do? Then increase that period. Now instead of doing 2 minutes, 3 minutes, now tell that okay, you just try. So this is what we learned bicycle, right? In the way. So after some time, what happens? Now he's very well expert in bicycle. Now he can make a turn and do that anytime, even if in his life, if bicycle is there, because he learned and he can ride the bicycle at any moment, no matter what. And now when he goes and follows these rules and regulations as well, now he is also safe, right? Similarly, this is called sadhana bhakti. That's about sadhana bhakti. A person will come and help you. Tell this, do this way, do this way, do this way. So we slowly develop that, slowly learn how to do it. Then slowly that sadhana bhakti, that person is now not anymore talking. Okay, we'll not come every day and telling you that, okay, do that. No. Now you know that. You have to get up in the morning, you chant, right? So slowly this trainer understood and now you have become so confident. Now you have become so well that you can execute this devotional service very well. That's the time that now we progress further. Now you develop attachment for Krishna. Now after you learn the bicycle, first thing what you do ask, Dad, give me a bicycle, right? Right, isn't it? First thing you told, okay, buy me a bicycle. So similarly, once you come out, you're comfortable. Now you are telling that, okay, Lord, please, give me this service, give me that, give me this. Let me do something more. Let me do something. Let me serve you. So then we get that opportunity. Then we develop the love for the Lord. So we come to this raga, anuga bhakti, and the stage of, the spontaneous love that we develop. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you for
Prabhuji, I just wanted to mention that sometimes, it seems like it's an ocean.
It's an ocean,
It's
yeah.
an ocean. And,
Yeah.
you know, every time we hear we hear Acharyas, it seems like, you know nothing. You know, you just know nothing. So when you were mentioning about, we have no capacity, no eligibility
Yeah.
to even pray for Radha Krishna.
Yeah.
So even in the temple when we pray Radha Krishna deities,
Yeah.
basically we're praying Vishnu Lakshmi. And it was like, very new thing. At least
Because of that, we are not reaching there to that, the love that, which we can connect ourselves to Radha and Krishna. Because of Radha and Krishna is not like that, what we say, like a, boy and a girl in front of us. Supreme Lord in a complete realm of, purity and the love and what we are. We are completely contaminated. Now going into the front of the temple and says that, oh Lord, you are that, you are this, give me that, give me this, and this is a kind of worship. So basically what happens when Krishna kills some demons, actually Lord Krishna is not killing. It's the Vishnu within that killing. So similarly, when you worship with all these desires, they're actually worshipping Vishnu. He is the one who is giving all this. But Krishna, not Krishna. Krishna is just to love him. Krishna would provide everything. But what Krishna is looking from us is that the pure love. Pure love. Not this business, not this vyapar. Krishna is looking the pyar, not vyapar. Right? Krishna is looking the pyar, not vyapar. Like that. So that's the most important aspect. So the moment we come to that state, with love, then we are worshipping Radha and Krishna. That's a fact. So it's very important, very, very important. So we should develop this. The purity, then we have to come out from our contaminations. Come to that. That's why pure chanting even. Otherwise, till that time, what we do? We are namabhas. What is namabhas? Abhas means? What is abhas means? What is bhas mean?
some kind of hint.
No, Bhaskara. Bhaskara means? Who is Bhaskara? Suryadev. Bhas. The light. Bhaskara means, Bhas means the light. Now, Abhas means there is no light. There is no clarity. It's all cloudy. It's all dark. Abhas. This is called, then when you do Namabhas, it's actually we are not direct. It's all, cloudy. So that's what it is. So we have to come out from our old contaminations. That's why, when we do this, and slowly we can come to our pure Shuddha Naam.
Abhas is used in that sense.
That sense. Bhas, Abhas, yes. Yeah, and also Bhas is also a state called enlightened state. Bhas also enlightened state, but we are not on that. Abhas means we are not on that enlightened state. So we are contaminated. So we should develop this. By the process of this loving devotion only, that we can develop this love for the Lord. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai. Indira Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Sri Prabhupada ki Jai. Gaura Premanandi.